What's up, Resonators? The second anniversary of Wuthering Waves is getting closer, and honestly, this update could be huge. We're talking about potential rewards, brand new characters, and even a very interesting theory about a possible free character. So in this video, let's go over everything we might see during the Wuthering Waves second anniversary update. But first, let's answer the most important question. When is the anniversary actually happening? Based on the current update schedule, the anniversary content should arrive in version 3.3. If the timeline stays consistent, version 3.3 is expected to release around April 30th, 2026. However, there's a small twist here. The actual anniversary date for Wuthering Waves is May 23rd, which means the main anniversary events will most likely happen during Phase 2 of version 3.3. So technically, the update launches earlier, but the big celebration should start closer to that May 23rd date. Now let's be honest for a second. That's probably not the reason most of you clicked on this video, right? You want to know one thing. What about the rewards? If we look back at the first anniversary, players received roughly 30 to 40 free pulls through login events and special activities. So if Kuro Games follows a similar pattern this year, we can probably expect somewhere around that same range again. But here's where things get interesting. A lot of players were not happy with the first anniversary rewards. Many felt they were a bit underwhelming, and the game received quite a bit of criticism because of that. Because of that feedback, there's definitely a possibility that Kuro Games improves the rewards this year. And that leads to the big question everyone is asking right now. Could we get a free 5-star character? At the moment, there is no confirmed information about a free 5-star or a selector. But considering the feedback from the first anniversary, it's definitely not impossible. A free 5-star character, or even a limited selector, would instantly make this anniversary much more exciting for players. But for now, that's still speculation. Let me know in the comments, though. Would you rather have a free 5-star character or just more pulls? Now here's another interesting theory. We already know that version 3.4 is expected to feature the Cyberpunk Edgerunners collaboration, and according to current rumors, the collab could introduce 2 brand new characters. But here's the strange part. Version 3.4 might include around 3 new 5-star characters in total, which is actually quite unusual for a single update. So here's the theory. There's a chance that one of the collaboration characters could actually be free. Again, this is just speculation, but imagine how hyped that would be. Getting a free Cyberpunk collaboration character would make that update absolutely insane. But what do you think? Would you like to see one of the collab characters given for free? Let me know down in the comments. Now let's talk about the version 3.3 banners. According to current information, 2 completely new characters are expected to arrive. In Phase 1, we're most likely getting Hiyuki, and in Phase 2, we should see Denia. Let's start with Hiyuki. She is rumored to be a 5-star Glacio character who uses a sword, and based on early design descriptions, she already sounds like one of the most stylish characters in the game. She reportedly has white hair tied in a high ponytail, wears a red outfit, and even has bell accessories, which gives her a very unique and elegant look. Gameplay-wise, Hiyuki is expected to be a main DPS with dual combat forms, which actually reminds me a bit of mechanics we've seen with Emeth and Kartithia. One of her derivative attacks is rumored to release a large slashing wave, almost like a long-range blade strike. But the most interesting part of her kit might be how it interacts with Glacio Chafe and Frostbite mechanics. For those who don't remember, Glacio Chafe is a status effect where enemies take continuous Glacio damage over time. The effect can stack up to 10 times, and the more stacks an enemy has, the more damage they receive. Each stack also slows the enemy's movement speed, and once the stacks reach the maximum limit, the enemy gets frozen and the stacks reset. So if Hiyuki's kit really revolves around building and triggering those stacks, she could end up dealing massive burst damage once the stacks are fully built. And there's another interesting detail. Game files actually describe Hiyuki as a katana-wielding woman, which suggests her sword might specifically be katana-themed. Now let's move on to the second new character, Denia. Denia is expected to be a fusion element character who uses a rectifier. Her design theme is rumored to revolve around pink and black colors, along with visual elements like bubbles, stars, and strong contrast effects. Because of this aesthetic, she could end up being one of the most visually unique characters in the entire game. There are also rumors suggesting that she might have a dual form mechanic, which would make her gameplay even more interesting. But for now, we'll have to wait until we see more gameplay leaks or official reveals. Finally, let's talk about rerun banners. If the second anniversary follows the same pattern as the first anniversary, we could see multiple rerun banners for older characters. During the first anniversary, players actually saw around 10 rerun banners featuring characters that were released before the anniversary update. So if Kuro Games repeats that strategy, we could see several characters from the Renacida region returning during the anniversary period. And honestly, that would be great for players who missed some of the earlier characters. So now I want to ask you two questions. Do you think the second anniversary rewards will be better than the first one? And which character rerun are you hoping for the most? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on future Wuthering Waves leaks, banners, and updates, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.